So I just got out of the theater from seeing Spider-Man Brand New Day. It's a brand new day. A brand new day it is. The whole world changes every time we get a new Spider-Man movie. It feels great to have Spider-Man back on the big screen after 3 years, or a new live-action movie after 5 years. There's no reason to dance around it anymore. Spider-Man Brand New Day is absolute peak. This is the best Tom Holland has ever been as Peter Parker. Well, and Spider-Man. You can like whichever Spider-Man you want. There will always be the Tobey Maguire truthers, the Amazing Spider-Man revisionists, or even someone like Miles, or someone else. But me, personally, this movie puts the GOAT debate to rest. There's something we've all heard before, a comparison, and it's resurging in popularity after this movie. Tobey Maguire is an amazing Peter Parker. Andrew Garfield is an amazing Spider-Man. But Tom Holland is the best of both worlds, and that's why he's the best Spider-Man. And with this movie, that is so applicable. He's a great Peter Parker in this movie. Another thing I've heard thrown around a lot is that he's been doing a Marty McFly impression for 10 years. And that honestly couldn't be more accurate. But he drops it in this movie, and he has more of a New York accent. No, it's not super strong. It's subtle, but it's there.
It's been 5 years, come on, they need us. And then he started doing the yellow sparkly thing.
You! Frank, please. I don't have anywhere else to go.
This movie perfectly shows his character because no matter how many hits he takes, he always finds a way to get back up. Spider-Man is really going through it in this movie, which you know us Spider-Man fans love.
The thing they love more than a hero is to see a hero fail, fall, die trying.
This movie, we're having the full benefits of Spider-Man being integrated into an existing world. Even more than the last movie with Doctor Strange and Daredevil. In this one, you know, there's the Hand Ninjas, the Hulk, the Punisher, not to mention Boomerang, Tarantula, Ramrod, Tombstone, Scorpion. Though most of those villains aren't in it a lot. Most of those villains, like Boomerang, Tarantula, Ramrod, and Tombstone, are, like, barely in the movie for, like, a few seconds. Aside from Tombstone, all the footage of them is in the trailer, which I kind of wish it wasn't. There's very little Scorpion in this movie. Although people were talking about it like he's in it for the same amount of time as those other villains. So yes, he is, like, barely in it. He probably has, like, a minute, maybe 2 minutes of screen time. But it was more than I thought it was going to be. Hulk isn't in it a ton. There's that one really cool fight scene. You get a bit of Dr. Banner, but maybe not as much as you would think. I was actually pleasantly surprised by the amount of Frank Castle we get in this movie. Now, don't get me wrong, it's not like he was replacing Ned or MJ as Spider-Man's, like, best friend. He's not, like, the second lead in the movie or anything, but he's in it more than I thought he would be. Sadie Sink as Spoiler was really good and a good mystery throughout the movie. There's dark moments in this movie, like Spoiler. But honestly, I feel like this is one of the more optimistic and hopeful Spider-Man movies. Think of it like last year's Superman, when you walk out of it and all you can do is smile. I don't really have many negatives besides, I don't know, maybe being a little disappointed with how much screen time some characters get. But that's kind of more minor and something that's the fault of the marketing, not really the movie. So I think this will age well. You know, when Spider-Man 5 comes out in a few years, if I'm still reviewing movies on YouTube, maybe I will rewatch this movie like I did for No Way Home and be like, wait a minute, this aged well. I like that this one's street level. It really feels like a classic Spider-Man story. Spider-Man's in costume for most of it. There's a nice mystery for him to solve. It kind of reminds me of the Batman 2022 in a little bit in that regard. Some people have been saying this movie feels bloated, and I only really felt that in one part of the movie. You might disagree with me, but I think there was like one little section of the movie that it kind of felt like we were taking a break from the movie and like the main mystery to explore a new aspect. But I think it worked fine. So yeah, overall, this movie is amazing, spectacular, superior, ultimate, and sensational. Here's the 2026 ranking, although we all know what's on top. Soft, Primate, Mercy, Mike and Nick and Alice. Lee Cronin's The Mummy, The Bride, Scream 7, Ready or Not 2,
Masters of the Universe, Mandalorian and Grogu, Supergirl, Punisher One Last Kill, Project Hail Mary, Hoppers, Evil Dead Burn, Backrooms, They Will Kill You, Toy Story 5, How to Make a Killing, Send Help. And look at that beautiful top 4. Disclosure Day, Obsession, The Odyssey, and Spider-Man, Brand New Day.
Best movie ever. In all seriousness, I don't know where this lands on my Spider-Man ranking, but it's up there. Let me know what you thought of Spider-Man Brand New Day, and I will see you in the next one. Whoa.